Look at her. This morning we are remembering the life and legacy of Tina Turner, the queen of rock and roll, a music icon and legend. Turner died at her home in Switzerland at the age of 83 after a long illness. On her road to superstardom, Turner experienced personal upheavals and private traumas. Then in the late 1970s, Turner set out on her own, pulling off one of the most triumphant comebacks in modern rock music. Reinventing herself, she won 8 Grammys, top charts, and packed stadiums. Turner was no stranger to Charlotte. Her tours stopped in the Queen City several times. The last time she was here was over 2 decades ago at the Charlotte Coliseum for her 24/7 tour back in October of 2000.
Wow. What a show. I saw her first time way back in the day, back in Memphis, when I was invited to go. I was in radio then with a friend of mine. He said there's going to be this show with this group called Ike and Tina Turner Review. I'd never heard of them at the time. And I said, okay, we'll go. It was, I've never seen a show like it. It was, you thought her show recently, in recent times, it was outrageously good.
Yeah. Well, people talk about
so full of energy, and the band was dynamic. The Ike and Tina Turner and the Ikeettes. You know, Ike played lead guitar and sang the bass parts.
Well, come on, we need to see video of that, Larry.
I mean, there may be video of that. There's certainly a lot on YouTube if you want to explore the history of Tina Turner. If you put in Tina Turner music history, it'll take you all the way back to the early 60s in a song called A Fool in Love. That's an amazing song. It could be a hit today.
Yeah. Well, people talk about, you know, Beyonce and everything, but really,
she started it.
Tina Turner. And I love watching the Kennedy Center Honor Awards, and the year that Tina Turner was recognized, Beyonce came out there and performed as a tribute to her, doing rolling and dancing and slinging her hair around and singing.
It was so good. I remember.
Yes, I mean, you could just tell the inspiration that she had on Beyonce's life for what Beyonce's doing now.
She also influenced Mick Jagger. A lot of his dance moves were influenced by her because he watched her over the years. And then in 1985, he was actually not on tour as a singer, but as a friend, and he came out on stage with her here in Charlotte back in November of 1985.
Wow.
Oh my out and they sang a little bit together, danced a little bit, and then he was...
Yeah, because some people say moves like Mick Jagger should be moves like Tina Turner.
Exactly. I like that. We're getting a lot of comments. Melissa saying, I saw her in concert in Detroit in the 90s. Simply the best. Rip Tina by Hugh Hartness. Nightbroke says, I'm so sorry. Prayer hands, teary eyes emojis. Karen again with a bunch of broken heart emojis saying, my queen. So, I mean, someone told me, didn't they say there's a documentary on HBO? I think our producer said that today, because I said, you know, when this stuff happens, it's like you almost want to, we do these short 2-3 minute pieces on NBC, but like a documentary. I said, oh, now you really want to watch a documentary of her life. And,
which was very tragic. She was so mistreated, very abused by Ike Turner. Her name is Anna Mae Bullock. That's her real name. And she was born in Brownsville, Tennessee, which is near a little community called Nutbush.
Which is such a great song.
That song is where she lived.
Wow,
the community
I had
of
no
Nutbush,
idea.
Tennessee.
Larry knows everything.
I know.
And this, if I remember right, this was like a farming community, I think?
Yeah, it was, a lot of African Americans lived there. It was they settled there way back in the early 1800s in Nutbush, Tennessee.
That is
amazing.
Was her
family,
And see, Larry used to be a radio DJ, so he knows all these fun facts about all the music.
Songs, I mean, she is such an inspiration to so many different people. I was watching a video of her, and a lot of her vocal mannerisms reminded me of Janis Joplin. I'm thinking that Janis Joplin was influenced by her. If you go back in time, because there's a real powerful vocals.
Absolutely.
There's a Broadway show about Tina Turner that's very popular. Came to Charlotte last year, but the person we're missing, Ben, is probably her number one fan.
He's probably devastated.
He surprised his mother and took her to see that Broadway show about Tina in New York. And I remember one time we were on the air, and I was like, "And when you take your mom to New York to," and I literally just stopped on air, and I was like, Ben has a surprise, and I cannot say it on the air.
No.
And people were messaging me like, what's the surprise? When can you tell us the surprise? And it was like 6 months later that he was taking his mom to, and she watches the broadcast. So I was like, live on air, just stop talking, because I was like, I was about to ruin this surprise, taking his mom to see the Tina Turner Broadway show in New York.
I've almost ruined surprises on this very show, Wake Up to Go.
Yes,
so
you have.
I totally understand.
With your wife watching.
Yeah, I was like,
you're like, we're doing this for our anniversary. I'll tell you later.
Back to Tina, for people who really want to find out about her, YouTube has an amazing amount. If you put Tina Turner TNT show, and that was a show done in the mid-'60s that featured a lot of artists, but that is Ike and Tina at their best, with the Ikettes, the three girls in the background, and I'm talking about, it is the kind of show, classic R&B show that influenced so many people.
Karen Peel chiming in saying, I'm so happy I got to see her 3 times in concert. And she actually said Janice and Tina sang together way back in the day.
I didn't realize it.
Yeah, we'll have to look for that YouTube video.
Right. We're going to be on YouTube for a while.
I know, right? What would we do without YouTube? You can just find everything on it.
Seriously. But what an energy. You brought that up. And we've been listening to her pretty much all morning in between the commercial breaks.
Yeah.
And you really forget, because there's a couple that we all know, of course, Rollin' and Simply the Best. But the amount of hits that she has, you forget about. So just spend some time today, and we bring up YouTube, just put in Tina Turner, and you'll forget some of the amazing songs that she wrote, and just watching her stage presence is amazing.
I'll tell you how good she was. The song Proud Mary is attributed to her, when in reality it was John Fogerty, Creedence Clearwater Revival. He wrote it. They had the big hit with it in 1968. And Ike and Tina did such an amazing version of it.
Yeah, people always know it.
They say, well, that's their song. They made it their song.
It's like Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. It's Dolly Parton. And people just associate that with Whitney Houston. Real quick, we should say today on the Today Show, actress Gloria Reuben is going to be live talking about her relationship with Tina Turner. So she was part of the hit show ER when she decided to leave and join Turner's 24/7 tour as a backup dancer. So she's going to be on the Today Show this morning talking about this. But keep chiming in. Did you see a Tina Turner concert? Do you have a favorite Tina Turner song? Let us know as we remember the life and legacy of Tina Turner. Bye, everybody.
Simply the Best.
Proud Mary.